One of the most important elements of your story that far too many screenwriters forget is the quality and emotional attachment that we have to the relationships in the screenplay. My name is Tom Vaughn. I have been writing screenplays professionally for about 28 years, and I've been teaching this subject for almost as long. And I was a professional screenwriter for about 20 years when I first saw a presentation by the great Lindsay Doran at the WGA Theater. And we always have a sense of this, but we never quite put our finger on it. But once we do, once we realize this truth and make it conscious, it can change everything for us. And Lindsay Doran talked about how she was at a test screening for a movie, and she was developing this theory about the learning optimism and how it applies to storytellers. And she was talking to a projectionist. And she was saying how important the goal is and achieving this great thing is for audience satisfaction. And the projectionist pointed out, I was like, no, I don't think it's the goal that's so important. And Lindsay was like, what the hell are you talking about? Like all these great movies where they achieve this great thing. And the projectionist was, no, what's important is acknowledging and celebrating and sharing that achievement with their loved ones. That's what audiences respond to. And as Lindsay tells it, just a light bulb went off with her because she looked back at all these amazing movies like Rocky, where he doesn't actually achieve his goal. He kind of does because he says he just wants to go the distance. And then he does the distance, but he loses the fight. But the most important thing for him is screaming out, Adrian, Adrian. And so for us, the greatest emotional fulfillment is seeing him share that experience with Adrian. And you look at other examples like the Karate Kid when he wins the fight and he hugs, Elizabeth Shue runs across the mat and we cut to Mr. Miyagi and he's nodding of approval. And in Star Wars, they have the ceremony at the end where they all get the medals and Princess Leia is there and everyone gets to share and celebrate these moments together. In Ratatouille, he shares this success with his family and with Anton Ego, the critic, and like just on and on of all these movies that actually end not on the achievement itself, but the emotional high of sharing that achievement with loved ones. So for us as screenwriters, for storytellers, the way that I approach this, and I make sure that I'm consciously aware of it, is I ask myself for every story, what is the most important relationship in this story? And then 2, does the story honor it? Know the answers to both of those questions that you feel really good about. Don't forget the importance of the relationships. That's what audiences really care about.